Lakers star Austin Reeves is optimistic to return for Game 5 on Wednesday night. He is currently a game-time decision, but maybe the Lakers are starting to get healthy. How important is it for the Lakers to close out the Rockets tomorrow night, Perk?
Oh, it's a must-win situation. Number one, because you don't want to keep giving the Rockets confidence because you could possibly lose the series. But number two, we saw what happened last night. SGA and Oklahoma City Thunder swept them people. They swept them. So they're at the crib resting. And the next round, that's who the Lakers, if they go on to win this series, which I think they are, that's who they're going to have to face. And so you don't want to extend this series against the Houston Rockets, taking plane rides, time changing, all of a sudden walking out of this series if it can stand to go to 6 or 7 games, and now you got to turn it right around, get the film study, and go into Oklahoma City Thunder and face SGA and the defending champs. That's not how you want to do it. LeBron James, 41 years old, year 23, needs rest. Who knows what this recovery time could do for Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves? I know he's probably expected to play here soon, possibly tonight. But again, the Lakers, you don't want to play with your food. You want to finish it.
So let me get this straight for clarification purposes, because clarity is something that we aspire to have. So it's urgency for the Los Angeles Lakers to win, even though they up 3-2. But it's not necessarily that level of urgency for Minnesota to beat Jokic and Jamal Murray with a Game 7 that would go back to Denver. Is that what you saying? Is that my understanding?
Yes,
I'm just saying.
yes,
I'm just saying.
yes, yes.
Oh, my
yes,
God. That don't make no damn sense.
Two different scenarios. Yes, it do.
Excuse me, it makes no sense. The Lakers could lose tonight. Okay, what game is this? Correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't that Game 5? You understand? Ain't Austin Reeves potentially coming back? Ain't tomorrow. Ain't Austin Reeves potentially coming back? So if Austin Reeves is potentially coming back, right? Let's say, for example, he doesn't come back. He ain't going to come back till the next game. You lose tonight, you still go back to Houston. You understand what I'm saying? They got to win 2 in a row, and then you still get a Game 7 if it came to that at Crypto.com Arena. Minnesota loses Game 6. You understand, in Twin Cities, you got to go back to the Mile High City. You got to go back to Denver. And you going to tell me with a straight face, you going to tell this audience with your basketball brilliance, you going to just let it go out the window and say that there's more of an urgency for the Lakers than it is for Minnesota? You got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. That don't make no sense.
You damn right.
That don't make no sense.
Right. You damn right because Minnesota don't have their best player. Okay, their best player is out. When you look at the Lakers, what the hell is Houston Lakers' best player right now? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Who is the Lakers' best player right now?
LeBron.
That would happen to be, okay, how old is LeBron James? Because obviously you don't have your IFB in today because your listening skills are completely off. Because I just highlighted
they are
to you
very much on.
And say
they are very much on.
Yeah, I just highlighted to you that the reason that they don't need to extend this series and take 3-hour plane rides, time zone changes with an old LeBron James leading the charge is because he needs rest. Especially going into the next series.
First of all, you lying. Make up your damn mind, Big Perk. I thought you loved Oklahoma City. I thought you were the mayor. I thought you was giving the key to the city in Oklahoma City. I mean, we all know. I don't give a damn if LeBron James got in a hyperbaric chamber and added 10 years to his damn life. They ain't beating Oklahoma City. It's a wrap. Let's get very, very clear about that. I don't give a damn how young, how old, how much. If it ain't divine, if the Lord is not sprinkling his juices down on LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, that's about the only prayer they got to beat Oklahoma City. Not with Shea Butter coming to town. It's different. And we all know that. So don't give me his age and what he needs rest. I don't give a damn how much rest he had. It ain't going to help him against those piranhas. I'm telling you that right now. Houston different. And by the way, KD missed the 3 of the 4 games. He had the knee contusion in game 1, got the ankle injuries. They're saying that if it were a regular season, he would be out for weeks because of his ankle injuries, right? So we don't know what to expect from KD. So when you're talking about urgency, I'm not worried about Houston without KG. You ain't beating LA without KG. You've already showed us that. That's their situation. Minnesota and Denver, an entirely different scenario.
Okay. And can we leave that there? Do we feel good about that, Perk? Go ahead. One last word,
Yes.
Perk.
Yes. Go.
But-
No. Go ahead, because he's not listening this morning.
I am listening to him. I listen to everybody.
You don't want to listen.
Hey,
you don't
listen.
want to listen.
It does
listen,
feel like a
Perk,
must-win for the Lakers so that
Shay,
they could get healthy.
hey,
It does feel like that is the way to be.
I listen to the American people. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, goodness. Whenever he gets the handout, it makes me a little bit worried. Yesterday, the NBA Rookie of the Year was named. Let's go to the young kids, okay? Instead, we'll talk about the old heads. Let's go to the young kids. Rookie of the Year was named. Honors went to the Mavericks' Cooper Flagg. Flagg was the number 1 overall pick last year, averaged 21 points, nearly 7 rebounds, 4.5 assists this season. Remember they had that 51-point game back in April, became the first rookie since Michael Jordan to lead his team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. He's also the second youngest to win the award behind only LeBron James. Flagg finished ahead of former Duke teammate and current Hornets guard Con Knipple. The two accounted for all 100 first-place votes, with Flagg earning 56 and winning the award by a total of 26 points, the second closest gap between the top 2 finishers under the current voting format since 2002-2003. Perk, was Flagg the right choice for Rookie of the Year?
He got my
I didn't vote for him,
Go ahead, Perk.
Shay. I didn't vote for him. I actually voted for Con Knipple, but I'm not mad at it. And Shay, you never heard this line, but you about to hear it now. It's your preference. You know, some people like to drink tequila. Some people like to drink Hennessy. At the end of the day, they both get you drunk. That's how I felt about this. This how I felt about this Rookie of the Year conversation. And I'm not mad at anybody that voted for Cooper Flagg. He did stuff as a rookie that LeBron James done. I just gave the nod to Con Knipple because he broke Steph Curry rookie single record for his, 3-point percentage and made 3-pointers. He led the league and made 3-pointers. He set the culture and the tone for that organization with the Charlotte Hornets. But make no mistake about it, Cooper Flagg is all that and more. Everything advertised, he lived up to it this season with dealing with a lot of adversity, dealing with the firing of his general manager that drafted him, Anthony Davis getting traded, Kyrie Irving never coming back, the transition of becoming a point guard right in front of our eyes, the responsibility of having to carry the load. I'm not mad one single bit at Cooper Flagg for winning the Rookie of the Year. You get no argument from me, but my vote went to Con Knipple.
My vote went to Cooper Flagg, and before I get into that, I just want to say this about what you said about the Hennessy and all of that stuff. You know, you always say that you talk slow, but you're really, really smart. There are some things, Big Perk, that you need to talk slow and slow it down because it's hilarious. It's still gonna get you drunk. That's how you're supposed to say that. You understand what I'm saying? And by the way, add Remy and Cavassier to the mix too. They ain't bad. Having said all of that, let me get back to Cooper Flagg. Everything you said about Cooper Flagg is absolutely correct, and I can sit back and say the same thing about Con Knipple. You had a vote, I had a vote, I voted for Cooper Flagg, okay? I voted for Cooper Flagg because of all the things that you mentioned. Also added to this, first dude since Michael Jordan, first rookie since Michael Jordan to lead his team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals, okay? Number 2. Number 3, Jason Kidd taking a rookie and giving them the ball and saying play point guard. That, to me, really stood out. Every condition that you imagine about Cooper Flagg was non-ideal. It wasn't ideal at all. But somehow, some way, as the season progressed, despite the adversity, despite the headaches, despite the question marks, despite the ownership, we don't know. These new owners in Dallas, they have given us cause to pause. We don't know what the hell they're doing. If Mark Cuban was there, Luka would have never been gone, but then Cooper Flag probably wouldn't have been there. But you see this team, and even though they give you, it's the city of Dallas, which is a marvelous city. I know they got nauseating fan bases there with the Cowboys and stuff, but I still love them. But Dallas is a phenomenal, phenomenal city, all right, and a great sports town. And this owner, the way he acts, almost looks like they're trying to move the damn team, because they don't seem interested in paying attention to their fan base, despite the owner sitting with some little kid who was complaining before he decides to fire Nico Harrison. In the end, what it comes down to, regardless of the acrimony, the dissension, the headaches, just the haphazardness and it all, Cooper Flag progressed every